Hi everyone, welcome to Divine Sacred Tarot. Today is a 11:11 portal message because something crazy is happening. Now, if you've had tons of ascension symptoms, oh my gosh, I'm with you. I had a total it wasn't crazy, but I really did have to take a pause, press the button, and just back away from things. I did keep reading, obviously. So I hope you enjoyed some of those intense messages, but we're coming out the other end. We're coming out the other end because even though things have been a little bit chaotic in the material world, the feminines had this premonition, i.e., had the purging way before the material world started to get into chaos. Now, I'm not going to go into a political rant, but there have been two different camps in this world. So the public have spoken, but there has been this ricochet, this ripple effect, this disturbance that the feminines have been feeling for quite some time. And that is where the premonition and the purging has happened. You felt this communication already. You felt this anxiety. You felt this trigger for a lot of people. There is going to be now a lot of people who have been triggered by the current outcomes. You are also seeing challenges in your life occurring, but feminines, oh my gosh, the way you're handling these new challenges, you wouldn't have handled the way you did, the way you are now. What I mean by that is something huge would have knocked you off your path and given you stress and anxiety and, you know, kept playing on your head and heart space. But now you are like, I trust, I have faith. I also know that you have been given a very specific mission, feminines, and you are taking this mission very, very seriously. It doesn't mean you didn't take it seriously before. No, 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 no. It's the way you've changed that is giving you the acknowledgement that, listen, you've come so far in your emotions, you've come so far in where you are. And that is being given to you as an opportunity, as a strength, in order for you to move forward to the next stages of your union with self, of your soul mission, and towards this 11:11 portal. Now, what I am seeing here is there is karmic justice that will be played out and upcoming for both the feminines and masculines. And I'm going to ask the cards what we're seeing right now regarding this energy. The cards are being a little bit frustrating today. They are flipping as they drop down. So normally that's fine, but I'm trying to do a very specific reading so I don't see the cards. So basically, what I'm getting is there is huge progress in terms of your ascension. There's huge progress in what you're attracting these days. And also, when it comes to the 11:11 portal, what we are seeing is there is this newfound sense of abundance. As soon as I said that, the Nine of Pentacles flipped out. I don't think I'm supposed to be sharing any of these messages. Thanks, Spirit. Thank you. Just as I said it, you proved me wrong. More cards fell out. Okay. But what I was saying is you are stepping into this new level of abundance, but also the description of abundance is very, very different to what you had in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s or 50s, however old you are and listening to this messages. But what I'm seeing is your whole level of abundance and appreciation and gratitude for where you are now is kind of, it's not saying that the challenges are beneath you, but they really are. What I'm trying to say is you are way above these challenges and these obstacles. You are now beginning to understand how powerful you are. And within these challenges and obstacles, you've begun to realize how much you can change your reality just through your attitude. And it's not about positive thinking. This is more about having the ability to Stay grounded amongst the chaos. So when you're approaching this 10-10, blah, 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 I know what the last card is. So as you're approaching the 11-11 portal, you are stepping into your level of abundance, but also you're asking for more. You're really, really certain about where it is you want to go in 5 to 10 years. And for those of you who aren't, it's happening. If it's not happening right now, it's going to happen in the next few hours, in the next few days. The 11-11 portal is so significant for Twin Flames and the level of manifestation. What do we need to know about this? The Hierophant card. The Hierophant is here to proclaim that you have done the work regarding your soul mission. And let's not overthink this. Your mission today could have been being kind to a stranger. It could have been liking somebody else's comment on this YouTube. You know, your mission, people think of it as a grandiose mission, but we forget our soul is so purposeful in everything we do. And it culminates into our divinity. So what don't we know about this? The Six of Pentacles. Now, this came out in the reading in IG, and this is what I'm feeling for the feminines more and more so. Why? Because it wasn't ever about giving and receiving externally. It was about giving and receiving internally, and that is so much more wealth, abundance, power than we could describe. What do I mean by this? When you're aligned with spirit, source, God, Bhagwan, whatever you identify with and can resonate with, your sense of energy, your sense of ability, your sense of wisdom and intelligence far outweighs than your material, physical intelligence. What do I mean by that? When we go into meditation, things become clearer. Why? Because we've quietened our thoughts. There is a reason why we have repetitive thoughts day in, day out, because our environment usually reflects what we're thinking. What are we attracting? Well, we're attracting what we're in. How do we change that? Well, we change our thinking. So, what is it that is happening for the divine feminines during this attitude amplitude change? The Page of Cups. This is about not just wish fulfillment. This is about you better be dreaming big, divine feminines. If you go through any of these messages and you take one thing away from this message, this is the first card, so I'm being ambiguous and ambitious, but you need to dream bigger. No more small-minded thinking. No more low-level thinking. Do you know who you are on this earth plane? If you're listening to this message, do you know how incredible you are? Like, it's a privilege for me to read for those who are listening right now. And I'm so, so appreciative that I get to do this every day and connect with people that I've never even met. And that energetic frequency, only twin flames get. Like, I'm gonna declare it. Only twin flames get. Like, you got the energy of your twin flame even before you even met them. I know you did. I know you did. So it amplified when you did meet. Some of you haven't met, and you still feel that energetic frequency that you're not wrong. So when it comes to the Page of Cups, you need to dream bigger for yourself than you've ever imagined. I'm not talking about the American dream. I'm not talking about being real. I'm not talking about reality. I'm talking about pigs flying. You need to dream bigger and get out of your own way. Why is this important when it comes to the divine feminine's abundance, the Seven of Swords? Because when you do get in your way, you create your new reality. You sabotage things because it's based on reality. You sabotage things because you don't see evidence of it, but you need to forge your own path. You are so unique. You are so beautiful. You are so divine. And this is why you've had specific challenges in this world. You are meant for more. And this is why you're having this whole new attitude, this whole new energetic upgrade before the 1111 portal. And if you're seeing this at any point in the future, well, think back what happened during and after the 1111 portal in 2023. Wait, 2023 and 2024. That's going to be really important. Go back, have a look if you've made any notes. Why is this relevant to reflect back based on our attitude of the past and what we can learn from this? The Page of Pentacles. Now, Divine, your higher self is offering you a gift. Now, this Page of Pentacles will lead to the Ace of Pentacles, but there are still stages that you need to forge towards. There are still steps that need to be addressed. The Page of Pentacles is here to say what limitations, what lies, and what truths you telling yourself. And how is that restricting your progress thus far? Like you've already grown exponentially, but what is the past or what is your current attitude restricting you in? Why is this important for the divine feminines to address at this specific time? The Two of Pentacles. I was thinking the Two of Pentacles, but I didn't say it. The Two of Pentacles, this is the baby steps. You need to get your spiritual grounding. Like when you're really sunk into your spiritual gifts, they need to be honed in the 3D. You already are divine. You already know what the knowledge is, what your gifts are for some of you. Some of you may not know. It's maybe some time that you need to go towards what lights you up. But some of you are really honing in on your gifts, on the things that make your body tingle. One of my dearest friends is talking about working on a specific spiritual gift. And I asked her, well, what is the feeling she wants to accomplish? And also, what is the purpose of it? So I always ask her all these deep and meaningful questions, but she gets me. She completely gets me. And this is saying that you are divine, but in the material plane, you're still finding your feet. You're still trying to find your gifts and hone in your talents in a very specific way. But this is why you need to stop thinking in the past ways of those sabotage healing behaviors that you had. You need to take steps towards your pie in the sky dream because it is a vision that has been blessed to you, and you need to find a step-by-step approach on how to approach it through the 3D. Oh my gosh, these messages are freaking powerful. If you are resonating, click the like button because holy Maloney, I am excited. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for the collective. Let's get this. Okay. Next message. What is happening in the heart space for the divine feminines at this time? The Queen of Swords. You are taking no BS because you know that even in the unknown for some of you, things are going to work out perfectly. And that element of trust and faith and knowledge, you're honing all of that energy into the material plane. So that in itself is powerful. Your attitude of abundance is such an energetic upgrade. For some of you, you are really, really going to know this message is for you. Like it's going to be no question. What about the headspace? What about the thoughts that are going on for the feminines at this time? The Ten of Swords. Wow, you cannot make this up. Letting go is being your biggest challenge. Letting go, releasing, detaching doesn't mean you don't care. Does not mean you don't care. It means you care so much, you're letting the butterfly fly. these messages, these intuitions that are going to come in over the next few minutes, hours, days, it's going to prove powerful. Some of you may even need to meditate on what the dream is, but also your thoughts need to take a back seat. And this is why I encourage meditation. Why is this powerful for the divine feminines at this time? The death and rebirth. This surmises the whole message here to say that the old version of you cannot, will not go forward on your future mission. Your future self holds the key and she resides within you. She, he, they, them. Take the energies as they resonate. But what we are seeing here is you need to be the true version of you. You need to be authentic and you need to ground this energy into your higher self so you can bring that divinity down onto the earth plane. And I feel like a lot of you are doing that already, which is why the purging has been so heavy for some of you. What do we need to know most about the transition between the old and the new version of the feminines? The Lovers card. Come on, guys. Oh my gosh. Even when you're not focusing on love, love comes up. Even when you're focusing on yourself and you're deepening the love with source, with God, with divine, when you're focusing on your soul mission, when you're focusing on your dream, love comes in. What did I say? The death and rebirth, the 10 of swords, the queen of swords. You're putting up your sword and you're focusing on yourself and you're letting go and you're detaching. And what happens when all of that happens, when you're releasing your old version of yourself, you meet the new vision, your higher self, your future self, and that future self is in union in the 3D with your masculine. That is pretty awesome. What does the divine masculine need us to know during this time of evolution and energetic upgrade? The Wheel of Fortune. Are you kidding me? They too are releasing their karmic cycles. This has come up so consecutively for the masculines lately. But what I'm seeing is they're finding this balance between the yin and yang, their dark and light, their as above, so below. And they're finding their happy place when they are energetically connected with your higher self. Now, whether this is happening in the 3D, I don't know. But in the 5D, they feel this ascension from you, via you, because that is within them. This higher level of love and probability was always in the cards, was always destined for the both of you. You were always meant to come into union in this earth plane in the 3D. What don't we know about any of this? The 10 of Wands. Now we have 10-10. That's why I said 10-10 earlier. Because we've got the 10 of Swords, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is a 10. We've got the 10 of Wands. What don't we know? This has been a slog. Oh my holy, ha! This has been a slog. Some of you are so friggin' fed up. You're like, what is the point? But not in a bad way. Not in a defeated way. This is just you know what? Divine's got it. Let's just see. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. If you're not there yet, you probably will be, but it's almost as if like, you know what? If it's supposed to be, it will. And that's that type of attitude, faith. It's not a negative attitude. It's raising higher in your vibration and focusing on your divinity and your spiritual upgrades, allowing certain things to fall away, but following your passion and your dream and your vision will naturally attract your twin flame anyway. What does divine need us to know at this specific time? Communication. Keep communicating with your higher self. Whenever you take action, make it intentional. When you're making intentional actions, divine is always on your side. And what I'm seeing is the Two of Pentacles is above it. So we've got the 8 and the 10. Again, we've got this 8 and the 2, which is the 10. This is a culmination of this new era, this new beginning, this new stepping into the portal of this level of abundance. And the way you can strengthen and progress it, move it forward, is every time you do something, ask the divine. And I'm talking about your divine, your inner divine, your higher self. You could ask God or Bhagavan or whoever that you believe in. But your love life is going to deepen because of this. That's quite important here. I'm just getting that message. What do any angels, ancestors, spirit team, spirit babies need for my listeners to know at this specific time? 4 of Pentacles. You need to be very careful about the things that you hold on to. And this is the matching energy of be brutal when you need to, cut people off using your sword, and start to fight for your values, for your beliefs, for your core purpose as a soul being on this earth plane. They want you to know it's okay to hold on to some things, but it's very much needed to let go of many. So if you have issues with money or finances, this is just one example. Assess where this stemmed from. Why is that relevant to you? If you are needing constant communication from your masculine, or if you don't need communication from your masculine, what of those things, where did it stem from? Why is that relevant? What is it bringing up for you? So really tune into your own intuition and understand, where is it that you need to let go? What is it that is raising your consciousness to that area, and why is it relevant? There is a very specific message, so I want to be very mindful about the next 2 questions. Spirit is asking me that you will need to tune into your body when you ask the higher, your divine, about the next steps. And I'm talking about, shall I have a coffee? Which type of coffee shall I have? Like, all of the mundane things aren't mundane when you ask the divine. It's going to lead you, these small things lead to higher ways of divinity and alignment. So get used to asking the divine. So divine, using that example, what is the most mundane thing that we need to be proactive about regarding this journey? The Judgment card is not a mundane card. It is not a mundane energy, but what it is attuning to your higher self. Why? Because Judgment really is about self-realization, understanding, spiritual awakening, redemption. Your heart, your motives need to be true. You need to have total transparency with yourself and with spirit, with source, with your divine. So this is why we need to keep asking, is our true nature hidden, or is our true nature shining? How can you show up every day and shine unapologetically? So my question was, what is the mundane? The mundane is everything. Start the night before. Be grateful for what you experienced that day. Choose one thing. What was one thing that you can be grateful for? What one thing went well? And then ask yourself, I want to wake up at this time. What is the first thing that you want to do in the day? Why do you want to lead from that specific thing? Because you are both light, shadow, matter, consciousness. You are a miracle. This is the whole point of this reading. You are the miracle here. So when you tap into the divine, you are strengthening that communication, that connection, that divinity, and you're bringing it down to the earth plane. So every mundane question is quite powerful. What else do we need to know about this? The 10 of Pentacles. Listen, we've got 10 of swords, 10 of wands, the wheel card 10, the judgment card, two tens, the 10 of pentacles, the 2 and 8 is 10. All of these messages of validating your energetic upgrade. You've done so far to get so far. You've moved quite swiftly over the last 2 days, let alone hours, weeks. What you don't know right now is everything is leading to a higher level of abundance here. Nothing surpasses you because your definition of abundance is different now. And I'm talking about an abundance of health, an abundance of pure, loving kindness thoughts, an abundance of service, an abundance of love in every animal, being, thing. You've moved so far forward in this journey that your spirit team want to congratulate you by giving you this level of abundance. You just need to get out of your own way and just receive it. That is what's happening during the 1111 portal. Everything that you desire, everything that you want, you need to get out of your own way. You need to declare it into the cosmos and you need to accept it with love because it's meant for you. If you are still here and you are still listening, hit the like button if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments box what you class as abundant. Or, you know what, even just put a mantra, I am abundant, in the comments box. Let's declare it. Let's supercharge this video because it supercharges when you say it. It supercharges when other people say it and you read it. And it supercharges when more and more people start to do it as a collective. We want to upgrade our energy, and that's how we're going to do it. I'm sending you guys so much love, so much abundance in every area of life. Bye for now.